Hello YouTube, this is Gun Crazy 81 again, and I just wanted to share with you guys an event that happened today, and it's really cool, and I'm really glad that I went. A few days ago, one of my friends asked me if I wanted to help him set up a booth display for his work on Saturday, and I was like, sure, let's do it, let's rock it out. But I had no idea that it was actually um, the Colorado State Veterans Home at Fitzsimmons. So it's the VA hospital and where a bunch of veterans live, old war veterans. And if I would have known that this was going to be a totally awesome day, I would have brought my video camera and recorded it with you guys. I mean, it was awesome. I had an awesome experience. This was so cool. Um, I got to meet a bunch of great people today, a bunch of great veterans, and there are a couple of vendors out there. And I'm going to go into a little bit of detail on all of that. And I have something really exciting to share with you guys as well. And I'm not going to do it in this video, but it will be in my next video. I'm going to do a continuation of this video. So let me first start off by saying what I did today. So I get to the Colorado State Veterans Home. This was around 10 o'clock this morning. We got everything set up, and I was just walking around talking to a bunch of the veterans, and we were joking around, and they were telling me some stories, back in the 60s, and there were a lot of Vietnam veterans there, and there were a few Korean War veterans, and very few World War II veterans, and it almost brought tears to my eyes today to actually see the people that fought hard to make our country safe, and it really humbled me, and I'm very grateful to have met these people. They are great people, awesome individuals, and I had a blast today, and it was just a sweet experience. And like I said, I wish I could have brought this along on a video with you guys. I think you guys would have really loved it. I met some really cool people today, and I don't know what to say. I mean, it really humbled me, and I'm just glad I could share it with you guys. And when I was there, I was going from booth to booth, and I picked up a couple things, and I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that I got. And I think it's really cool, and I'm gonna save it and collect it. So let me go ahead and show you the first thing. Got this little notepad, and you can see on there it says Colorado State Veterans Home Fitzsimmons. And this is up, if anybody doesn't know where Fitzsimmons is at, it's in Colorado. It's right next to University Hospital, and it's up in the Aurora area. So this is one thing that I got, and I just thought that I would share this because, like I said, this is, I don't know what to say. This is awesome. I really, really enjoyed myself today. So that's one thing that I got. Another thing I got was this really cool pen. Sorry, it's kind of blurry, but it says Colorado State Veterans Home, Fitzsimmons. And this is really cool. I'm really going to hold on to this. I'm going to keep these two together as a pair. And I also got some little thing of chapstick. And it may be hard for you guys to see it. I'll try to let my camera focus in on it. So this is really cool. I didn't know they made chapstick this cool. So I'm going to hold on to this. I'm not going to use this either. I'm going to put this in my collection of some of my war stuff that I got. And I also picked up this little carabiner with little thing of hand sanitizer. And this is the Arapahoe County Veteran Services up by Fitzsimmons. And I really think this is cool. This would be kind of a cool little prepper thing to put in like a bug out bag or something. And I don't know if I will use this or not. I just think this is awesome. And I also came across the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard Wounded Warriors Impacting Neighborhood. Got this little card. And I think I'm gonna fill this out and send it in to them and give them some of my support, because these guys really do need it. And you know, I was talking to a few of the workers there, and they were basically telling me that most of these people that live here, their families just dumped them off and have basically forgot about them. And I think that's wrong. I don't agree with that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to see about seeing if I could be a volunteer there. Maybe go there once, twice a month and see what I can do to help them people out. Because, I mean, like I said a little bit ago, it almost brought tears to my eyes to see some of these people, and their sacrifices were great. And I'm definitely gonna see if I can volunteer. I'll go to a little bit more about that. What I also did was there were a couple of vendors there, and I actually registered to vote. And I got a little sticker here. And I will be voting. As everybody knows, there is a bunch of stuff going on in Colorado with the gun control laws. And I will be putting my vote in, and I will be campaigning to get these changes fixed, because I do not agree with them all. I'm not going to go into a big discussion about that. I will be doing a separate video on that here eventually. But I registered to vote. Sorry. So I think that's pretty cool, and I'm gonna vote when it comes up here soon. But what also was cool was that we were talking to some of the staff members, and they actually came up to me and my friend, and they invited us on a tour of the building. And there was a guy that works there, and I believe he was from South Africa or something, but his name was King. I thought that was pretty cool. He was a really nice guy, and he's very, very passionate about what he does. And I don't know how I could say thank you more than enough for showing me. So he took us, me and my friend, on a tour of the building. And there were a bunch of cool stuff there. People that had displays set up. And there was probably, when I came across, probably 10 to 15 displays. And they were showing pictures and old helmets and uniforms, and this was all stuff that people donated. Either their family donated it to them, or the veteran themselves donated it to them. And most of the people that were on there, they did pass away, and it was very sad, and I was very humbled by that. And there was a bunch of cool stuff in those display cases, and I really think that's awesome to share, that they got to share their history with us and show us what they went through. And I just think that's a great thing. And there were a lot of people looking at it. So that was one thing that we came across. And so there were a couple levels he took us up to. There was a few different wings on the living area. And Fitzsimmons is actually the largest veterans living home in the state of Colorado. I believe the guy said currently they have like 180 rooms. And at the time, that was huge. But now they are so cram-packed, and there is actually a 180 person waiting list. And so it's a very, very good place for these veterans to be. And I mean, this place is so passionate about taking care of their veterans. And the guy that I was talking to, King, he was telling me that anybody that works there, anybody that's a contractor, anybody that volunteers there, they are very strict on their guidelines. And one thing they do is they run a background check. They get your fingerprint, they do a drug test, and they're going to make sure that you're not going to cause any harm or any foul play to anybody that lives there. They will not let you in unless you pass everything. And I think that is awesome. I can't say enough about that. That is pretty sweet. So we were just, he was taking us around to the different areas, and there was actually a room where they had this big fish tank. And there was this lonely old lady, and she was very sweet. And she was just sitting there watching the fish swim around. And I just thought that was cool. I really, really thought that was awesome. And I got to talk to her for a little bit. And, you know, she was pretty sweet. And then we went up to the second floor, and they actually had an area where they had a bird cage with a bunch of finches in it. And, you know, there was a guy sitting in front of it, just looking there, just watching it. And it was kind of cool because he was happy. I know it was nice to see him so happy. And I like I said, guys, it almost brought tears to my eyes because it just humbled me so much that so many people do care, and there are people out there that care. And I just thought it was a great thing. And you know, it took us about an hour to get through the whole building, and it really was a great event. And I wish I would have brought my camera. If I would have known, I would have brought it along with you guys. And you know, this to me means a lot, because if these people wouldn't have fought for our country, who knows where we'd be right now. We might be under some different rule or whatever the case may be. So they fought, and there were people there that lost legs, lost arms, that were, you know, just messed up. And I told them, thank you for your service, thank you for your time, and it was just very humbling to me. And so that was my event-filled day, and I thought it was a great day. And we were there probably for 6 hours, and it was a great thing. I really, really, really liked it. And they're actually going to be having another one in January of next year. And they invited me and my friend back. And I think on that time, I'm going to bring my video camera and see if I could maybe do a tour with you guys. And they told me that we're welcome to come back anytime we want. And that was great. That really made my day. And so that's what I have for you guys on that. And like I said a little bit ago, I have something very cool to share with you guys. And I met somebody there. I'm not going to give it away now, but I tell you what, it really made my day. So I'm going to cut this video off right now, and just wait till the next video and I will explain to you about my other part of the day. So if you guys like this video, please press the like button, and I would really appreciate it if you would leave me comments. Leave me lots of comments. Let me know what you think. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I could really use your support. And thank you for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a great night.